Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we got this cool under here, and basically what this is a USB and a USB-C wall charger. You can see for the one that we got right here is from this brand, and they mentioned how it's under the Vivo series. And you can see for the product, it's all nicely wrapped up. So let's take out the wrapper first. Once you guys do take out the wrapper, if you guys turn to the back, on the back they do provide some specs and features about the product. You can see how they mention how it does have the GaN technology, power delivery 3.1, and the max power on here is 140 watts if you guys only use one single USB-C option at a time. If you guys do use both of the USB-C option at the same time, the max is 130 spread out between both of them, which is 65 watts for each one of them. But first I'm actually open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys do take it out, first thing inside right here, they do provide a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And then right here we do have the product. So guys do take it out. Once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. You can see inside right here, they do have the brand name. Back part right here, we do have a foldable plug. If you guys do open up, that is what it looks like. And then once you are done using it, you can push back up. So that way it's actually very compact and very portable. And then right here in the front, eventually we do have the different plug outlets. So we do have two USB-C option and one USB option. And for the USB-C option, like I mentioned, it does provide you guys the power delivery 3.1. And then right here in the bottom for the USB option, it gives you guys a quick charging option. So if you guys want the max power on here, which is 140 watts, you do have to plug it on the top one right here. But if you guys use both of them, like I mentioned, the max is 130 watts, which is spread out between both of them. So 65 for this one and 65 for the bottom one. If you guys ever forget, they do provide the specs and feature that's on the bottom right here as well. But on the top right here, you can see we do have the brand logo. So you can see for the size of the product is not that big. It's around the same size as the Apple wall charger for like the laptop option. And because the product does have the GaN technology built in, it definitely gives you guys a faster charging speed and a safer charging speed as well, especially since it does have the built-in protection on here in terms of overcharge protection, over voltage protection, and the list goes on. And obviously, in order for you to get the faster charging speed on here, your percentage on your device needs to be pretty low. Basically, the lower is the faster charge, but once it reaches the 80% or anything higher than that, it does slow down the charge. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now let's test it out to show you guys what actually works. So I just want to open the plug in the back. And you don't plug it into your wall outlet or anywhere else. Once you guys do plug it in, you can see how it does light up. So now you guys are ready to start using it. So for the first one, let's try the USB option first. So right here, I do have my USB cable. If you guys do plug it in. And then for our side, we'll plug it onto our phone. So we do plug it in. Let me see it does work. Now let's try the next option. So for the next option, let's try to charge a MacBook. So I don't plug in top. And other side, you guys don't plug it onto your laptop. So right here I do my MacBook Air. If you guys do plug it in, if as in here, once you guys do plug it in, it definitely does work. Like I mentioned earlier, because my percentage on here is pretty high and it's fully charged already, it won't charge as fast. So you definitely want to make sure when you guys do plug it in, your percentage is pretty low. Basically, the lower is the faster it charges. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to plug all three devices at the same time, you do have the option available. But for this test, we'll just plug in two things. So that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality wall charger that give you guys the USB-C option and the USB option that provide you guys enough power for you guys to recharge like a laptop, whether it be like a MacBook Air, MacBook Pro 16-inch, or any other laptop as well. Then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else that you really do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.